Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess. I am Shady Productions, and in the last episode we finished up Arbiter's grounds. We got the spinner and we raped the shit out of this dungeon. Oh my god. We are like, ugh, I'm on fire. I am on fire. 2 episodes and I completely destroyed the dungeon, and now in this episode mainly we're going to be fighting the boss of this dungeon. And we're also going to encounter our good friend Mr. Z-A-N-T, Zant, for those of you who can't spell. I don't know why I spelled his name. I just wanted to kind of prolong revealing his name until he actually showed up, but that kind of backfired because he didn't show up anyway. Oh, fuck. But this is truly a bittersweet reunion, truly. For I fear this is the last time I will see you alive. It's not giving me much time to read it. He just creates a sword and stabs it into the skull. And then leaves. And what a dick. Now we gotta fight this giant skeleton with a sword impaled in its head. Fucking grand. It's totally what I wanted to do. On a Saturday night, just fight this giant-ass skeleton monster inside of an old prison that's been abandoned and houses all these evil spirits and shit like that. And oh, it also has a mirror in it. Twilit Fossil, Stallord. Though I will say he is probably my favorite boss in the entire game. When I say that, take that with a grain of salt because I really can't decide anything. I am terrible at making decisions. I am such an indecisive person. Ask anyone that knows me, and they will tell you how indecisive I really am. So, when I say it's my favorite, I really haven't decided if it's my favorite. I just am leading towards it being my favorite, and may or may not choose it to be my favorite at some point. Basically, I like this boss. That's all I really need to tell you. And without further ado, I will now explain how to do this. Like I said when we were fighting, Like I said when we were fighting, previous boss, pretty much once you get to Morpheal, every boss you face will really have at least 2 phases, whereas the earlier bosses, they really only had 1 main phase. Once you understood how to beat them, or once you figured out their weakness, it was really just a straight shot to victory. Or not even, because even the first boss had his own little phases, if you will, if you want to consider those phases. But yeah, either way, at this point, all the bosses really have 2 main forms. This one, you gotta go around in circles and do this whole spinner thingy, and you gotta spin right into its spine, which you'd think would hurt a lot more than it is. I mean, granted, it's doing damage, but if someone snaps your spinal cord, you're not going to be doing anything anytime soon. Even if it's like a piece of your spinal cord, like still, it's going to fucking hurt. Come on, Link, you can make it. Okay. But, oh, damn. Link, you got raped there. Like, you jumped on your spinner thinking, oh yeah, I'm a big dog, bitch, and then you got fucking destroyed. And another piece of his spine goes down. Pretty easy concept, but those things that pop out of the ground do make it quite troublesome. It's a pretty arduous task, excuse me, to snap his spine, or whatever, to break through it. But if you destroy those things that are surrounding him with the A button while on the spinner, then you should be able to get a clear shot at his back. And you're like, oh wow, that was easy, I'm out of here. I'm gonna just press my easy button that I bought at Staples, and I'm a fucking retard. Seriously, why would I ever buy one of those? I honestly don't know, but anyway, activate that spinner switch thing and a giant column will appear. And that's fine and dandy and all, but the skeleton's still alive, Link. This skull thing, not dead yet. Like, there's still a sword impaled in its head. It's obviously going to still be alive. Duh. Oh, but on the bright side, well, bad, I guess. But you get to go through this cool little thing where you spin and you jump back and forth. It's very entertaining and all. But that's not even what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say is, why isn't his head appearing? Oh, there we go. What I was gonna say is, you get a cool remix of the Volvagia or whatever, or however you pronounce it, battle. Fuck, I just got fucking destroyed. You get a cool little remix of that. Fuck you, go fuck yourself, you fucking faggot. This can be pretty annoying at times. I mean, it's fun, but if you get hit and you fall down, it pisses me off. Shit pisses me off. But you do get a nice remix of that battle theme from Ocarina of Time. I don't want to say it's either King Dodongo or Volvagia or whatever's theme, because I don't think it really goes to either of them. It may be like specifically belong to someone. You gotta jump in his mouth, BT dubs, man. But I don't know if it really goes to anyone in particular. But it's basically the fire boss's theme. I am fucking destroying him. Did you see how many times I hit that guy? He is not gonna last another round of beatings. But yeah. Oh fuck. And you get these spinners to make things even more interesting. And by interesting, I mean fucking annoying. But either way, you gotta spiral up. You're not really gonna make any progress if you're on these on this outer wall here, because they're just a bunch of rings, whereas the spiral. So you're not gonna catch up to his head if you're just on the outside. But there's no real reason to want to be on the outside anyway, because there are spinners there, and you're gonna hit one eventually. But yeah, just keep dodging his attacks and all those spinners and shit. Just keep doing that, and eventually you'll get close enough to be able to jump off and into his mouth, like I am right. Oh, you fucking cunt! Ugh, what a bastard! I hate it. I really do, but what can I say? Rape this dungeon. Can't rape the boss too. Even though I'm doing just fine, really. Some failures are to be expected in this line of work, you know. N+, not N+. A game on the Xbox Live Arcade that I'll be buying soon. I could really buy it right now. I have points. It's just whenever I decide to go downstairs and use my Xbox 360 again. Don't know when that'll be. Really depends on when I get Xbox Live again. You fucking son of a bitch. You wanna stop doing that? This is contraband. That's what it is. Not even extortion. This is contraband right here. Contraband is a new extortion, I must say. Fucking shit pisses me off. Fucking spinner. Making me jump off and then back to here, which makes me fall lower on the spiral, thus meaning it'll take me more time to reach the fucking, I was gonna say Cortez. He does remind me of Cortez, because he's just a floating skull. But he's not Cortez, because his awesome boss battle music is not quite as awesome as Cortez's boss battle music. Because Cortez, while he does have an awesome theme, or no, this guy, while he does have an awesome, like, remix theme from, Ocarina of Time, god damn it, if I had hit him 2 more times, I wouldn't have had to gone through all that embarrassment. But anyway, Cortez's battle theme is pretty awesome, I must say. Thousand Year Door soundtrack overall just really awesome. I love that game. One of my favorite games of all time. Alright, Kevin, let's go. We're close to the Mirror of Twilight. Yes, so pick up your heart container. We now have 2 Hearts in the bottom row, getting closer and closer to that full heart bar thing. Yes, best way I can describe it right there. But unlike previous dungeons, yes, we're already up to like 38 or so hours, but I left this game on overnight like at least once or twice. So shut up. Happens to me all the time. Leave a game on and my time's like 99 minutes and 99 seconds. Whatever. But anyway, I started to say something, but then I got sidetracked. Like it happens to me so many times. But unlike previous dungeons, once you beat this one, you do not get warped out. You actually continue your climb up, and you reach the mirror chamber, and serious plot points are going to follow. Or a boss battle. Not even a boss battle. A boss with these pussies. Fucking. These guys are not. Okay, 5 of them. Alright, I admit that's a bit more challenging than what we've been through before, but it's nothing too bad. Alright, well these 3 are right here, so I'll take care of them. And I'll go. Or there could be 4 of them. Well, where's the last one? Let's kill the odd man out, because that's what we do as humans. We isolate people and then we torture them. That's what we do, according to Sensui anyway. But he has like 7 different personalities, so I don't know if he. Oh wait, I miscounted. Oops, I killed them in pairs of 2. That Sensui is displeased with me. He wants me to isolate them, make them feel lonely, make them hate humans, and then make them want to open up a tunnel to a world filled with demons and then kill them all. All the humans, that is. Well, hopefully I can get this guy. Yep, there we go. Or we can miss that last one completely. That's fucking fantastic. I love when that happens. Too bad these guys are still boozes, because they haven't done any damage to me whatsoever. These guys are really not that challenging, just time consuming. If you cannot get them in, like, if you can't hit them with if you can't hit them simultaneously. Meh. But another warp point, and one that will come in handy, because we're gonna come back here, once. Like once. I don't know why I thought we were gonna come back here more than that, because we really aren't. But I'm not gonna talk about that, because I don't want to spoil anything. But basically, we are about to, Miyamoto's gonna unveil a new plot device, which will force us to go on another collectible hunting quest thing. And that'll be the second half of the game. But more on that after this whole cutscene thing. Think Minda's mom died or something. It's a freaking mirror. Ooh, these creepy sage bastards. A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddesses, hear us. At the command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. His name is... Ganondorf. He was the leader of a band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in the hopes of establishing... Oh, fuck you. Domain in the Sacred Realm. I think that's what it said. He was known as a demon thief, an evil magic wielder renowned for his ruthlessness. Gotta read these a little faster, I apologize, because it kind of advances by itself. But he was blind. In all of his fury and might, he was blind to any danger, and thus he was exposed, subdued, and brought to justice. Split timeline theory says, after Ocarina of Time, Link went back to the past, warned Zelda about Ganondorf, and then they sent him here to be executed, which is apparently what this cutscene shows, though it's just a theory, so I wouldn't even really believe it at all, but it's just interesting to think about. Yet, here we got a remix of that theme that plays in Ocarina of Time as you're escaping from Ganondorf's castle. Or Ganon's castle, just... no, it's not called Ganondorf's castle. By some divine prank, he too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods. Get fucking raped. He just disintegrates him and rips out his sword and takes it for himself. And roars. I would roar if I did that too, though. Like, let's be honest here. Damn, Ganondorf. You were pretty badass there for a second, but then you kind of just got destroyed. You could keep his mask to remember him by. His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice. Can I have that other guy's mask? Perhaps that evil power had been passed on to Zant. Seriously, that'd be pretty awesome if Link just walked around with that sage's mask. You're just now figuring out where Zant got his power? It's far too late. You bitch! Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight, so Zant could merely break it into pieces. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. One is in the snowy mountain heights. One is in an ancient grove. And one is in the heavens. Our next 3 dungeons. You who have been sent by the goddesses, you should be able to gather the 3 pieces. But you must be prepared, for a dangerous power resides in those fragments. And there we go. There we have it. Just as a quick note on that split timeline theory I mentioned, I do not support it, nor do I really believe Zelda theories in general, because overall they're pretty insane and overthought. I don't think Nintendo really thinks anything out that much. They're just kind of like, alright, let's just make another plot and make it sort of ambiguously tie in with other games and make people overthink it. I don't think they really think anything out, but just mentioning it because if I ever mention the theory, it's just because I think it's kind of interesting. I do find them entertaining, but I don't really take them all that seriously. So that's my little disclaimer for you, even though it's at the end of an episode, which is kind of dumb. But anyway, I am Shouty Productions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.